Have you on our program today, and let's get into these pressing issues right away. First of all, UN Human Rights Chief Volker Turk has urged an independent probe into the reports of mass graves in Gaza. Can you share with us about those potential probes? Is it likely to happen, and how soon?
Yes, good afternoon. Thank you for having me. So the High Commissioner has called for an independent, effective and transparent investigation. Now, given the climate of impunity in the area, it's important that there is an international element to this investigation. In that respect, we would look towards the likes of the International Criminal Court or the Commission of Inquiry, which has been set up. Of course, our office could be part of that information gathering process ourselves. There's an issue when it comes to the last two bodies, as in our body and the Commission of Inquiry. Both of us do not have access to Gaza. I don't know if you recall, the Human Rights Council passed a resolution just in the past weeks saying that both the UN Human Rights Office and the Commission of Inquiry should be granted access.
There are now growing calls by the international community for forensic examinations of the bodies as a crucial step towards uncovering the truth behind those graves. We talked about a lack of access by the UN bodies now. What could be some of the other obstacles and challenges standing in the way of potential examinations?
Yes, you're right. There are obstacles, and they're profound obstacles. Over the course of the past 6 months, 34,000 people have been killed, most of them women and children. Large swathes of the Gaza Strip have been destroyed. To conduct any investigation, yes, would be absolutely difficult. But that is the reason why we need there must be a concerted effort for an international investigation so that we can try to get to the bottom of precisely what happened. We know that the two hospitals were essentially destroyed. We know people were killed. Now we need to find out how they were killed and the circumstances of their burials.
Let me ask you this. Tel Aviv is now facing a genocide allegation at the International Court of Justice. How could the discovery of those mass graves affect the ruling on possible war crimes committed by Israel?
Yes. So since October 7, when the Palestinian armed groups carried out those brutal attacks, our office has repeatedly called out violations of international humanitarian law. Those are the laws of war, including the likelihood of war crimes being committed. Now, there could be even more than war crimes. There could be other atrocity crimes which have been committed. But the bottom line is here to ascertain, to get information so that we can proceed with investigations, that there must be a comprehensive, independent investigation.
It is certainly unfortunate that this crisis in Gaza has lasted over 200 days. What will be the UN's next moves to help tackle the humanitarian situation in the enclave?
Yeah, it's you're right. 200 days have passed, and now, as I mentioned, the massive destruction, killing, misery wrought on Gaza is beyond comprehension. So there is only one way forward, and that there must be a ceasefire. There must be a ceasefire, and humanitarian aid must be allowed to be brought in to Gaza to help the poor people who are going through such misery, and of course the hostages need to be released, and then beyond that we need to revive and look for the political solution, and that means a two-state solution where Israelis and Palestinians can live side by side in peace.